Welcome back to another episode. Today's topic is deterioration. Deterioration. So, that is when something falls apart. Now, I'm a huge advocate of anything that is built well. A lot of the things that I actually have, I've had for a pretty long time. This also includes my shoe collection. So, I've had sneakers that I couldn't get rid of them, right? And I did my best to keep them in great condition. So I mean, that means that some shoes got dirty, and again, I've had to throw some shoes out over the years, but the majority I've actually been able to keep. And I had one of my favorite pairs that I just brought out the other day, or earlier this week, and I had an issue with them. And so these shoes, I mean, they look like they're still in new, pristine condition. I put them on, they matched my outfit. I was like, oh good, I'm ready to go. And then as I was driving, they felt a little bit funny. So I'm just like, this is weird, but wasn't weird enough to throw me off. Well, then I actually got out of my car to go to the post office, and I was walking, and I'm just walking, and then all of a sudden, I feel my foot drop like an inch or two. So I'm just like, that's weird. It's like what happened to the shoe? So I'm like looking, and I'm just like, the sole came off of the shoe, right? So how embarrassing is that? Like, you're walking and all of a sudden the sole of your shoe falls off, right? And it's not because the shoe wasn't well made. It was just so old that I guess the rubber got brittle. So as I'm walking to the post office, I'm walking in looking like I have a little bit of some swagger to me, right? But hopefully no one's looking at my shoes because there's a piece of it missing. So once I actually grabbed my mail, made it back to the car, I'm just like, all right, those other errands that I had to run today, well, those are going to have to wait until I fix these shoes. But there was one more errand I had to run, and it was my son's birthday, so I had to actually pick up the food at Panda Express. So as I get in the car, I'm kind of like, looking at my other shoe, and I realize that the sole is coming off of that one too. So I'm just like, oh my gosh, I have two shoes like that. At least I'm balanced, but I'm thinking like, man, how am I going to walk? So I felt kind of odd because I had to walk on my tippy toes, right? So I'm almost feeling like I'm a woman walking in heels with these shoes that have fallen apart. So again, when deterioration happens, things literally just fall apart. And there's not much that you can do about it at the time, but it's really a question of, is it worth holding on to, or is it worth getting rid of? So I guess you be the judge. I had the shoes here, and I'm not really sure the process for actually repairing sneakers. But they're a set of Nike Airs, and again, I've never seen anything quite like them, right? I mean, that's pretty slick, if I say so myself, right? And look at the soles, right? They're still pretty good, but if you look at the back, bam, the Nike Air sole that used to be there, gone. So, not sure if you have any recommendations or advice. Is it possible to repair sneakers? Because, man, just look at them. I mean, everything's right except that piece. So again, some things are worth fixing, some things are not. If I can find a viable source to actually fix the shoes, I'll go for it. Just for the fact that, again, I'm a little bit sentimental. Don't want to see them go. But if there's any deterioration that's happening in your life or around you, the biggest thing is you have to do something about it. You can't just sit by and just let what happened happen unless you're giving up. So again, Try to remediate those things that might be deteriorating in your life. Again, you just take action. That's as easy as it is. Just take action. So I hope you enjoyed this episode, and look forward to catching you on the next one. Bye.